MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. New York attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in now, Ryan McKenna. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
A runner at first with no outs here. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. The 2-2. Popped him up. Will indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down.
That is third.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. You can bet the opposite. Spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy because as he.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate.
The catcher, number 23.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's got the average to 321. 5 homers and 19 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 to him now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Estrada will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 3 and the Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Wade LeBlanc is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with the real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's in the top 5 runs scored in the American League, so he's a big part of this lineup. The guys behind him are doing a great job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. So far on the year, Estrada hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a liner. Quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this, guys.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
The right fielder.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Ball even at 2-2. Got him swinging. And that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees. Still down 3-0. That'll bring in the versatile Pat Valaika, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball one. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. And even 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in. The 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Valaika stands at second with no outs. Still 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. And here's Renato Nunez as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The average sitting right at 270 on the year, a dozen home runs and 46 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Showtrack. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. In now, Ryan McKenna.
He hits it hard on the ground to the left.
That's through for a big base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Liner in there for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only...
And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees nothing. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 0-1 pitch. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Voigt. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's a ball. 1-1.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Sanchez is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the bullpen.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Ready now for Baltimore. Rio Ruiz flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Three and 0 now.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 10 for him on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Now missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1. Ripped toward the gap in right. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 ball, no strikes to count. No one out with a runner at second. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider. Chad Green is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 57, Chad Green. Now batting, the designated hitter, Renato.
So now to the plate, Renato Nunez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. And he lays off for ball 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him one gone. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Ryan McKenna. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't hang on. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. Into the box now, Anthony Santander. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is there. And he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So striding in, Gio Urshela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Aaron Hicks becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. In now for the O's, Yasiel Puig. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. In there. Strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Pedro Severino. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. On to first, and they get the double play. 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Thairo Estrada. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Struck him out. In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Pat Valaika will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
So digging in now, Pat Valaika. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1-0 the count. Nobody out, runner on first. Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Slow little roller to third. Barehanded at his knees. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, that's usually a pretty tough turn at second when you're going around the horn, and I think he knew he was going to get taken out, so that was a good job to take the blow, get the out, and eat the throw.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-0 home. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
The batter, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a splitter swung on and missed. 2-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And he'll take it to the bench. But no. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Giancarlo Stanton now leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Giancarlo Stanton is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Luke Voigt becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Severino corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that at the plate, Ryan McKenna. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. Grounded to short. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Pedro Severino. He singled his last time up. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So striding forward now, Jose Iglesias. He was a double play victim last time around.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Stanton. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Into the box, Rio Ruiz. Hit well again. Down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike.
Hoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter.
Now here it
The
comes.
shortstop, Tyro.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will get foul for strike two. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? That land. Now batting, Pat Valaika. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Smoke toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Runner at first following the error. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Trey Mancini. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Slow little grounder left side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Anthony Santander.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Digging in, Yasiel Puig. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. At the plate, Pedro Severino, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. Stepping into the box, Torres. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Judge has a .280 batting average. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. No hits to this point. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Jose Iglesias will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take it back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the. Jay Happ comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping up now, Rio Ruiz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Pat Valaika. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. In now, Trey Mancini. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. To the plate now, Renato Nunez. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Stanton looking up, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So now to the plate, Ryan McKenna, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 0-1 the count. Michael Rooker is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For Baltimore, number 62.
A swinging strike. And now it's 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now he'll try a bunt to break up the no-no. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one. Settling in now, Anthony Santander. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! He finds the short porch for a home run.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my time, but I'm not sure I ever remember a player this hot. 2 home runs yesterday.
Now this one's crushed. Left field line, and it's a foul ball. Hot shot towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. The throw pulls him off the bag. throw up the line, but the tag, and he is out at the plate. Great athleticism. And now they'll put the tag on the runner trying to sneak up to third, and he is out. My gracious, that's a questionable base running play, to put it kindly. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. At the plate now, Rio Ruiz. This is in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now back, second baseman
Michael Givens takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So it was a swinging strike three. DJ LeMahieu goes quietly, and they've got only one out left. Givens has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Into the box now, Torres, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 23-0 the final tonight.